Hey guys, it's Sid, and welcome back. You guys know the deal by now. Intros, something I don't really like to do. So we're just gonna get into the video. A few videos ago, I asked you guys what kind of videos you wanted to see, and one of the top comments was mukbang type videos. And I was like, you know what? That actually sounds so fun. I really just wanna like get Taco Bell, eat in my car, and spill some tea.
How are you?
Good, how are you? What's the pizza, the veggie pizza?
5 food items.
Thank you. Thanks, you too. I'm gonna do a little haul for you guys. First things first, Baja Blast. You have to order this if you want to Taco Bell. You really just don't have a choice. I got the cinnamon twists. I got the little Fiesta potato side. So this is a pizza. I don't know how to feel about that. Actually, I do know how to feel about that, and I don't really like it. So I decided to try this. This is the Doritos taco. Okay, that's enough of that. Best way to get over an ex. I've realized the past like couple years when I've dealt with situations where I was trying to get over someone that out of sight, out of mind is really helpful for me. If I need to like mute them, focus on my own hobbies, that has really helped me a lot. There's so much more to life than a relationship. Favorite beverages, alcoholic and non-alcoholic. I don't know what has come over me, but wine, specifically red wine, the past 6 months I love, especially at dinner or something. And I love a good tipsy wine moment. Non-alcoholic, I love a Shirley Temple, and I also love the strawberry iced refresher from Starbucks. Did you go on a Valentine date? No, I didn't. There's really nothing going on for me right now, you guys, but it was kind of intentional for myself just because I'm moving. I'm at a stage in my life where I know I can't get into anything serious right now. Something you can't live without. I don't mean to be cliche, but definitely my family. The older I've gotten, and I feel like this happens with a lot of people, the more I really appreciate my family. And it's not that I didn't appreciate them before, but I think just like living so far from them and living my own life independently, I'm just so appreciative for everything that my parents did for me. What is something that you noticed you always do ever since you're little? That's an interesting question. It's something that I don't really talk about. I do have pretty bad anxiety, and I've had it since I was like a child, but I definitely have good resources. I really believe in therapy. I think therapy's great. Okay, I'm getting a lot of questions asking what I'm doing after college. A few months after I graduate, I do plan to move. I'm thinking New York. I just really want to try somewhere new, especially when I'm young and I don't have a family or anything. I'm not tied down. And I think New York will be super fun. I've lived in California for like 4 years now. What era are you in now? I would say I'm in my focusing on myself era for sure. Do you sometimes feel insecure? Absolutely. But I do think it's important to recognize that like everyone's insecure at times. Even like your favorite celebrity. Everyone has things they don't like about themselves. My insecurities are what make me me. How is your relationship with food now? If you hadn't seen my video, I struggle with an eating disorder called ARFID. I'm so happy to say that I'm so much better now. It makes me really emotional thinking, oh my god, why am I like tearing up? I'm sorry, I did not plan to do that. That was a really difficult time in my life. I just have a lot of like sympathy for myself because like looking back on how hard that was, it just like kind of like breaks my heart for myself. But I'm definitely really, really proud of myself also because it was a lot of hard work for me to get out of that. There were times where I felt like I would never be normal again. I had a few breakdowns where I thought I was like relapsing and would have to go back to treatment. If you've ever been through an eating disorder, you know it's so hard, and I feel like unless you've been through it, it's really hard to understand. I feel like I learned a lot about myself too during that whole experience, and the main takeaway is like I just have to take care of myself now. Taking care of myself is eating, and I'm proud of myself. I'm really proud of myself for how far I've come. What do you value in life? I really, really value the people in my life. My family, my close friends are the most important like values and aspects in my life. Lash tips. My lashes were pretty damaged after my lash extensions. Like just try and be gentle honestly when you curl them, because otherwise your lashes just get destroyed and fall out. And at night I'll use a spoolie and just put some Vaseline on my eyelashes. My friend actually taught me that. Tips to look put together. I'd say there's 2 things: clean hair and jewelry. Jewelry can take 30 seconds to throw on. Even if you're wearing the most basic outfit, it can elevate it and look so nice. Favorite songs at the moment: Wake Up by Hilary Duff, just because I used to listen to it when I was like 10 and it came to me the other day in my dreams. It was actually weird. And Heaven Sent. Best date you've ever been on? Probably an ice skating date that I went on. That was actually really cute. Another one that was actually really sweet was this guy that I was talking to actually remembered what one of my favorite foods was, and he invited me over and he cooked it for me, and it was really sweet. That was actually very thoughtful. Worst date you've ever been on? There was a specific instance on this one date that I went on. It was this guy in LA, and I offered to like split the bill with him or something because it was my first time going out with him, and I just like wanted to be polite about it. And whenever I've had that happen before, usually the guy is like, oh no, I got it, and he's like sweet about it. But this guy was like really defensive. He got really sassy and he was like, no, I got it, and he got all mad, and that honestly just, that ruined it for me. What's with the attitude? Tips for freshman year of college: try to put yourself out of your comfort zone a little bit and just try to meet new people, explore. I would also recommend trying to be involved in some way, whether it's like an extracurricular, a club, or like a sorority or fraternity. Kind of get out what you put into it. College is obviously about the school part, but also the social. Try to enjoy it because you'll never have those 4 years again. How are you so happy all the time? It's literally impossible to be happy all the time. Social media, I would say, is the culprit of that. It just, obviously people tend to only post the good parts of their life. If like you're happy all the time, then there's nothing to appreciate either. You don't have like the lows to appreciate the highs. So when are you graduating? I am graduating in May. How do you deal with toxic people? I just don't deal with them. That's how I do that. I'd say first I try to establish boundaries if I find the friendship to be toxic, and if they don't like honor those boundaries for myself, or I just still feel like it's very toxic, I'll just cut it off, honestly, because I just don't have time for that. Like if someone's gonna be mean to me or rude to me or disrespectful, why? Like why would I ever be in a toxic friendship when I have many people in my life who are so good to me? Do you plan on having kids in the future? 100%, yes. I've always dreamed about being a mom, and that stage is definitely not soon for me, but I do think about it like all the time, and I'm so excited for the day that I get to be a mom. Who is your favorite YouTuber right now? I love the Wizard Liz. If you haven't heard of her, she's like the ultimate girl boss YouTuber. She gives such great advice for women and girls. She's almost like the big sister I never had, is what it feels like. Those are the questions that I'm gonna answer today. Thank you to the person that requested this. If you guys have any other videos you want to see, of course, let me know. But I love you guys. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you next Sunday. Bye, guys.